Leave me alone. Why do you keep following me? It's honestly so creepy, and I'm gonna call the cops.
Man,
okay?
no.
Because you guys aren't leaving me alone, and that's why women can't go out in the world by themselves. Because of guys like you.
What?
Okay, so stop following me.
You have? Oh, like I don't know if you have like a gas. You have a thing hanging out of your car.
What are you talking about?
There's literally a gas hose hanging out of your car. No one's being creeped. Oh, no, thank you.
Something new. Stop, knock. Came to the bathroom to take a squat. Oh, no. I feel the shit coming out slow. Stop.
Fuck nigga, and I got corona. Yeah, what's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Put your hands on me. You have to get your ass on shit. Now you about to get beat the fuck up. Yeah, now you about to get beat the fuck up. Now you about to get beat the fuck up.
And then that's why they do this shit right here.
So wait, doesn't everybody have a drawer in their fridge that is completely dedicated to cheese? Just me?
Asian American hate crimes have skyrocketed.
Skyrocketed? By how much? What percentage? Tell me. How much hate crime? How many hate crimes were there on Asians before the pandemic versus now? Tell me. How many more Asian jokes have you heard now than you did before the pandemic? Stop. This is stupid. It has nothing to do with Asian hate. It has to do with hate. People just don't like people, and they're ignorant, and they're stupid, and that's it. So what do? We got to learn how to protect ourselves like we always have. So you want to attack Second Amendment? You want to attack our civil liberties? You're part of the problem. You want to be part of the solution? Don't go tattle because somebody made fun of my slanted eyes. Don't encroach on my freaking gun rights. I'll protect myself. Thank you very much.
What's really messed up is that this harassment and assault by men.
A biological male was crowned Miss Silver State USA. This means men are better than women at literally everything, including being women. Do you think that he will go on to win Miss Universe? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to drop this video a like.
Is something that really unites all women.
I'm going to show you a clip and see if you be the judge on how this video makes you feel. Take a look.
With that good, make a nigga act right. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Big bag pussy, not the Bentley band. Take a man, Balenciaga bought it.
Now, two groups came to my head as I was watching this video. One, young women. Two, black women. Why? These two groups can be heavily influenced into the lyrics that most of these celebrities or these artists say out their mouths.
It doesn't matter if you are cisgendered, trans.
Should transgender women be able to compete alongside cis female athletes? Back in 2009, my younger sister Jazz was not allowed to play with the girls' soccer team.
Practice, I'm allowed to do everything, so it's just the games that I'm not allowed to play in.
Now, many years later, lawmakers are still trying to pass anti-trans legislation. This is not okay. The American Psychological Association has completed studies that indicate no advantage for transgender women in sports. Transgender women are women and should be able to compete with their preferred gender identity.
Your religion. Your political affiliation. Your race. geographical location.
Now there are 500 plus kids at the border. I'm not fueling people, Mom. These are real things that are... No, I'm not going to settle down because it's idiots like you that are making the country the way that it is. There are 500 plus children, little kids at the border right now who don't know where their parents are. Why do you not care? Like, it genuinely makes me upset that I'm related to someone who does not care. It's embarrassing. You can roll your eyes and say, oh my God, at me all you want, but it's embarrassing. No.
Really?
Yeah, I'm crying. Why aren't you? If you were ever affected by any of this personally, you'd be fucking crying.
Victoria, go down to the border and fight for him. Go down there, go do something.
What am I going to do without legislative change? Defend the zero tolerance policy right now.
None of that matters. It affects all women across the board. It unites us, and that's real fucked up.
If you're blocked by a celebrity, who is it and why were you blocked?
So I am blocked by Kylie Jenner on Instagram, and she was right to block me. I deserved it, but it was worth it. So what happened was Kylie posted a picture on her Instagram, and she looked great because she's a professional. It's what she does. And her friend Jordan Woods wrote, "How are you so beautiful?" And I replied to Jordan's comment, and I wrote, "Surgery." And when I checked back after 5 minutes, the comment had like 30,000 likes. And when I checked back after 10 minutes, I was blocked.
If it's up, then it's stuck. That's my thumb in your butt. Just don't dump on my thumb, cause that'll get you jumped, huh? I'ma tell my mom if you keep talking slick. Dookie stains in my drawers, but that means I'm the shit. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up.
Now let's talk about triggers. You know, guys, I survived this. In a place that looks like this.
Oh, get out! Get down!
And now I'm stuck over here trying to survive in the work field because people keep talking about, sorry, Ray, we understand your compassion, but you're fired. Sorry, Ray, you're not working out for us. You're fired. Sorry, Ray, we know that you do a whole lot for us, but right now we can't afford you, so you're fired.
Yeah. Lou. Remix killer. All in. Look. Now as I sit on my throne, I'm back, bitch. Like honey, I'm home. This ain't rocket science. You can decipher the shit that they own. Look, excuse me, but I got a couple of screws loose. Hit it with that deuce. When I'm in your spot lurking like who's who. These rappers ain't talking about nothing like they're mumbling. Instead of teaching the youth how to overthrow the government.
I know it's a lot to digest, but at the end of the day, when it comes to my triggers and anxieties, no one cares.
What's going on, y'all? In honor of Coca-Cola, I have written a brand new song for you called Be Less White. That's right, the pamphlet that's going around Coca-Cola to all their employees right now, if you hadn't been paying attention, is how to be less white. All the reasons white people are bad. You know, at some point I'm just like, damn, the hatred is real. Can you imagine if we released a pamphlet called Be Less Black? Can you imagine if Coca-Cola did that? What would happen? Y'all, I'm from Mississippi. I don't care who you are, what walk of life you come from. You come down here and have a beer with me anytime. but this is getting comical. It's getting ridiculous. At a certain point, I think in America, we just need to be less stupid. That's what we need to be. Hope y'all like this song. Be proud of who you are no matter where you came from. In the meantime, we need to be less white. Coca-Cola's done lost their dadgum minds. Yeah, the white guilt's hitting pretty hard this time. I thought I'd seen it all, but as it turns out, I have to change my skin to live this one down. We gotta be less white, be less white. These liberals gone wild and they lost their minds. We gotta be less white, be less white. Now I'm switching to Pepsi and it's all alright. They said to be less white is to be less oppressive, be less certain and less defensive, be less arrogant, try to actually listen. Well, Coke ain't getting served in my kitchen. Be less white, hell, be less white. These liberals gone wild and they lost their minds. We gotta be less white, be less white. Now I'm switching to Pepsi and it's all alright. Well, I got something for your little online training class. Take your little pamphlet and stick it right back up your ass. While I try to be less white, be less white. It's liberals gone wild and they lost their minds. We gotta be less white, be less white. Now I'm switching to Pepsi and it's all alright. God bless y'all. Be sure to subscribe. That might even end up being the new theme song over at Pepsi. I don't think the boys at Coca-Cola are going to like it much, but over at Pepsi, you can have it if you want it. Hey, it's a good thing all that snow thawed out last week. It's getting way too white around here. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Way better than Coke.
Listen, whoever's offended by Pinche Speedy Gonzalez, I could tell you, they're not Mexican. They're not. ¿Sabes qué? Porque we don't get offended over some bullshit. We give each other carrilla. We talk more shit to each other than anybody possibly can. We hate each other more than you can hate us. And believe me, we don't hate Speedy Gonzalez. So those of you that are offended by Speedy, listen, get offended about... Go to Dr. Seuss. That's your shit. Dr. Seuss is your shit. Speedy's our shit. You don't take Speedy away from us. We already lost Richie. We already lost Salinas. We already lost Jenny. We don't need to lose Speedy because a bunch of people are offended because he says, arriba, arriba, yepa, yepa, andale, andale. It's a bunch of bullshit, so he drinks a little bit. That's what we do. That's what we do. We're proud of the fact that we drink tequila.
And you will be connected to the concerned department. Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Your line has been connected to the Department of Social Security. How can I help you today?
Hi, I don't know. I got your phone call and about I don't know what it is. Hello? 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 I don't want to get arrested. I don't understand. They called me because they said that I have to deal with some sort of something. I don't even know what the fuck it is. The call gets transferred over to him and asks me how he can help me. Obviously, you can just already tell. All these little scammers These little scammers come from Pakistan or Bangladesh. They've got a whole system going. Like, it sounds very professional at this point. It's not. Obviously, right? So the call ID says Gayor Glenard. 1318-218-6367. Do with the number as you will. If the government can't stop that, then like, at this point I'm gonna just fuck the government. Like, protect the American people. There's a lot of people, a lot of y'all out there who are very, what's the word? A lot of you are very naive. Y'all just believe whatever you believe. That's why Trump was racist for 4 years, because y'all would believe whatever you believe. So those are the same people who would give these Pakistanis and Bangladeshis, their bank information, or they would comply and go to Walmart and get gift cards and up to $1,000 and shit. Stop falling for it, guys. The moment people stop falling for it is the moment they'll stop doing this shit. Because the government ain't gonna help us.